What's up YouTube, it's PB. Thanks for tuning in to another back of the van review. Today we're going to be looking at a new kit bag on the market. It's from a British company called Velocity Pro Gear. You might have used their bags before, but they've come up with a new tough range to rival certain other kit bags on the market. It's a premium kit bag, so I'm going to show you now. So this is it. This is the Velocity Rogue 6. Now, the first thing you'll notice is the size of it. This is actually the first bag in the range. It's the largest bag they're going to do. This is the XL version. There are plans for smaller versions and a backpack version in the future, but for now this is their flagship model, and I've got to tell you, it is a really good bag, really well made. I've had it a couple of months now. Wanted to use it first before I did a review. It's slightly different to the way I've used kit bags in the past, so when I first got it I thought it's a bit big for me, but it's definitely grown on me. I've shown it to loads of people at work on site. Everybody loves it. There's a bit of a buzz on social media about it because it's the first sort of other company that's come up with a bag like this. So what I thought we'd do first is we'll have a look inside, show you all the different features, pockets, things that it does, things that it's got, and then we'll have a little chat afterwards about how I got on with it. Okay, let's have a good look around the bag. I'm going to try and do this justice. I don't know all the specifics of it because I didn't make the bag, but I'll try and explain it the best I can. So the shoulder strap's removable. As far as I'm aware, they've told me everything on this bag, like buckles, clips, they're all kind of extra tough wearing. Some of it's military grade. It's got the zips. I think they said they're YKK zips, the toughest zips ever to be fitted onto a tool bag. Everything's sort of nylon, I don't know, triple stitched. It's just really well made stuff. So the strap's removable. We'll start on the front. So we've got these magnetic, they sort of slide apart and then they grab back on. It's a bit of a knack to doing it, but once you know how to do it, they slide apart. See, this one I'm struggling with already. So that's that way, so it's the opposite way to the other, and then if you see when you let go, it sort of grabs it back on. So this front section folds down. It's just a big flap. We've got some elasticated straps there. You can put whatever you want in there. When I was using it, I put a hose in there. I mean, I don't know about you, have you ever had a hose where you can carry a kit bag where you can carry your hose into the job? So hose in there, clip those on, and that was what I used that front section for. But you can, you know, whatever your imagination or whatever kit you carry on the job. We've got a zip pocket there at the front, goes all the way down to the bottom. It's got a key ring, keychain holder there, so I guess you can put your keys on if you want. So that's the front section. This bit here is sort of like, I don't know if this is leather or if this is leatherette, but nylon on the inside. That's that front section there. I'm just aware that the camera keeps losing focus, or maybe it's this light I've got on. So, main section, we'll fold this down. You can see inside there. Right. So we've got, you can see here, quite a lot of vertical storage pockets. So we've got 4 big ones at the base, and then 4 slightly smaller ones at the next level, and then the smaller ones at the top. Now these are the nylon ones. These are the sort of rigid ones. They're not the neoprene flexi ones. There we go, gone out of focus now. You're not looking at me anyway, it doesn't matter. Then we've got some of these. So these are the sort of neoprene ones, the stretchy ones. There's 6 of those across the front. We've got another loop there, and then there's this zip section which goes all the way across. And that goes down to this grey line here. So if you can imagine anything that you would want to get in that bit, that's in there. So 2, 4, 6, 8 vertical large pockets, 2, 4, 6, 8 smaller pockets. So that's 16 pockets there. Now this is really cool, this front section. I'm just going to stand the bag up this way. So we've got here a see-through zip pouch. 3 what I would call pen holders, but you could get screwdrivers in there. And then this is really cool. This is a magnetic tray. So any fixings while you're on the job, chuck them on there and they'll stick to them so you won't lose them. So that's the front. That's just what I would call the main the main part of the kit bag. I think that's, I've showed you everything, so let's pop that zip back up. Now I'll spin it round. Now you can see here, this is almost like if Batman had a kit bag. We've got this reinforced section here, and if we open this up, this is what they call in the technology section. So we've got different bits of stretchy elastic, and on their website, when you look at the images of the bag, they've got cables for your iPhone, any chargeable equipment looped up inside these, some more pen holders. Then on the front, let me just put it back on the side again. So we've got two pockets there, and then another zip pocket in this protective section, which I guess you could get something like an iPad in there, or even you could get the iPad loose, just pop it in and do it up. So that's the dedicated technology section. There's a business card holder there as well, so that's pretty smart. So we'll do that up, and then we've got the second section on this side. Let's drop it down. So these are the sort of larger pockets. We've got 1, 2, 3 large ones, and then a medium-sized one, and then 4 smaller vertical ones. We've got this large, feels like it's waterproof material inside with a Velcro tab on it. A neoprene sort of stretchy one this side with a Velcro lip on it. Tape holder so you can hook a tape on. Another loop there for hanging stuff on. And then on this one, there's a, I don't know if you can see there, but at the front there's a little bit of room lengthways along the bottom, which could be handy for something I'll show you in a minute. In fact, I'll show you now. So if you're a plumber, gas engineer, you might be using a manometer. There's not many kit bags you can get one of these in because they're so long, but this one will fit in and drop down at the front in that section. You can see that, I'm just showing you. There we go, just pop it out. Can't get it out. Just pop it out. So that can lie down the length of the bag. It won't go up vertically because it is quite tall, but it will, I'll show you another section in a minute, but we'll go into. So you've got room there at the front, and then if we show you this, put on the side again, the whole front of this bag, we've got a large pocket there with a Velcro strap on it. Now, what I was using this section, this side of the bag for, let's get the camera back in focus. What I was using this for on the job was analyzer, probes, cables, things like that. You can get your printer in there as well. And then in this front section, your boiler flue gas analyzer, probe, hoses, everything goes in there. So it's a really decent side of the bag for your servicing gear. So that's that section. Let's do that up. So then we'll look on the sides. We've got 2 Velcro storage pockets there on the side, and the loop for the shoulder strap. And then spin it round on the other side, we've got this sort of vertical pocket. Now, this is what I was doing with that. Dropping my manometer in there, but after looking on the website, apparently this pocket, when you're finished or when you remove your shoulder strap, you can store it in the side there. So that's what that's designed for, but it's your bag, do what you want with it. And you can see here, this is the military grade buckle. So you can take off this tough rubber handle that we carry the bag to drop to one side. And the reason we do that is if we look on the top here, pull this open, and we've got in between the 2 sides of the bag this massive open space. And as I said before, you can get a laptop in there, but if you stand the bag up, we can also get bigger kit like this press tool. Get that in there, cordless drill, drop that in there, and then even things like spare gas bottle, there's plenty of room for that in there. thinking about this earlier, you could even get a dust sheet in there. So if you wanted to take, say, your hose on the front, dust sheet in the middle, you really could get everything to do the job in this bag. And then that just does back up with the handle. There's a little Velcro strap on the end, and then just pull your handle back over when you're ready for it, and it quickly clips in like that. So let's which side are we going to look at? We'll look at this main side. Other things apart from a manometer that are awkward sizes, we've got, this is a 300mm screwdriver, but with the handle it's about 450. Now I don't know any kit bag that you could get that to stand upright, but there is plenty of room to put them on their side. We've also got a hammer. Absolutely, you can easily get a hammer in there. Strange size things that you would only sort of use if you were plumbing and heating, like pipe slices and paste, things like that. Plenty of room for stuff like that. And if you want them to go inside a pocket, spin this round. Something like this Velcro pocket would be great for dropping your pipe slices in. So all in all, something for everyone with this bag. Let's drop back in focus again. I'm pretty confident no matter what trade you're in, this bag has got storage options for you. Really like the middle section, the technology bit at the front with this extra padding. Just think it's a really all-round versatile, decent tool bag. So we've had a good look inside the bag. You've seen how it's made, what it's got. Now we'll have a little chat about how I got on with it, using it at work. So as I said at the start of the video, the first thing I noticed was the actual size of it. So if I just stand up with the bag, throw it on my shoulder, you see, it gives you an impression of how big the bag is. So I thought it would be useful for the first thing we spoke about was the size of it. So the benefit of having a bag this big and with this much storage and different options is you can get everything you need, depending on what job you're doing. I'm a plumber, so the way I would use it, one side of the bag servicing, the other side of the bag plumbing tools, and then the middle, maybe my most common used power tool, anything I wanted to get in there. You can get a laptop in there, like I said before. So however you want to use it, you can get everything, and that's just one bag into the job and you've got everything you need, which for some of you guys would be a bonus. That's how you'd be doing things at the minute. Maybe you take 2 bags in at a time. If you're like me and you were using, say, 1 bag for your servicing, 1 bag for your plumbing, and then maybe a soldering bag, this bag might not be for you. But as I found out with using it, it does grow on you having that ability. But if it's not for you, if you decide that you don't want to take everything in 1 bag, they are bringing out smaller versions, a backpack, I don't know what else, but you know, keep your eyes peeled. Follow them on social media for updates, stuff like that. So that being said about the size, if you follow me on Instagram, I made a comment. It was a throwaway comment. I said, this bag's got so much storage, the only problem is once you've filled it up you can't lift it. And that was just me trying to get across how much stuff you can actually get in this bag. Now obviously if you've got 10 hammers and you put them all in this bag, the bag is going to be heavy, so you've got to kind of gauge what you're going to put in there. But actually the empty bag starting off, let's do it with my little finger, it's not a heavy bag, so put in as much or as little as you want that you can carry. So yeah, that's it basically on the size and the weight of the thing. As I said before, really like it, really impressed with it. Wasn't sure if I was going to like it, to be honest, but yeah, I do. Really well made, can't see there being any kinds of issues or problems with it. It's got a 3-year warranty. So we'll talk about the price. When I was an apprentice, I used to use Stanley Toolbox, 20-30 quid. I'd be buying them all the time. Then I moved on to, I had a DeWalt ballistic tough bag. That was sort of a canvas bag. That was good, but again it ripped, didn't last too long. Makita open tote, stuff like that. You name it, I've had it. Bags like this, like I've got the Vito Pro Back tool bags, they're built to last. So when I say to you that this bag's 145 quid, you might think, bloody hell, I ain't paying that for a kit bag. But if you think about the tools you've got in it, the amount of money they're worth, it's worth investing in a decent kit bag to look after those tools. And 145 quid, if this is going to last you upwards of 3 years, 50 quid a year, is it that bad? That's just the kind of thing you've got to think. Not wanting to compare it to any other kit bags on the market, but it's not the most expensive kit bag you'll find, especially for this size. You'll probably be looking at £200 plus. So it's a bit more reasonably priced for what it is. So that's it. If you want any more details, if I've not covered anything, go on the Velocity Pro Gear website or follow them on social media and find out. If you've got any questions, I've tried to cover everything I think you would ask about what kit you can get inside it, what you can't get inside it, stuff like that. Drop them in the comments, I'll try and answer them as best I can. But overall, I think if you're looking for a new kit bag, this is definitely one worth checking out. Hopefully you found this video useful and I've done a good job of explaining all about this kit bag. If you've got any questions, as I say, leave them in the comments. Check out my other videos, tool reviews, and I also do a day in the life video blog of life as a plumber. So now for the good bit. If you like the look of this bag and you want the chance to win one, in association with Velocity Pro Gear, we're going to give one of these bags away. Now to enter, all you need to do is like this video and subscribe to my channel, and then just drop a comment in the comments and that's you entered. I'll pick a winner at random by the end of the month. Thanks for watching, take it easy.